What up, guys? It's your boy TigerBayne, and we are here for another NBA 2K21 Next Gen MyNBA Rebuild. I almost said My League there, and I hope you guys are excited for this one. So this one involves a team that I really like, and you can probably already see him highlighted behind me. I really like them because they've got one of my favorite players in the league, and that's Damian Lillard. I've been following him for years, ever since he was at Weber State. I really like him. So today's rebuild I'm excited about, mainly because we've got Dame, and mainly because there's a lot of potential with the Portland Trailblazers, right? That they've got a ton of potential. We're going to have to make some moves, but I want to tell you guys already that I started this rebuild, and about 15 minutes in, I looked down and I was like, we're not recording. Great. We have to restart. So I already know what I've got in mind, what I've got planned. Let's get into it. So the team consists of Damian Lillard, CJ McCOLLUM, Rodney Hood, Carmelo Anthony, Yusuf Nurkic, Robert Covington, Gary Trent Jr., Enes Kanter, Derrick Rose. Harry Giles is a really good pickup. We're probably going to keep him around. But other than that, they don't have too much. So I was telling a story about how I had my friend come over. You guys might know him from our podcast together when that was still running. We had to stop that, but we might pick it up again. We were talking about it yesterday. But we were talking about how Chris Middleton is not the perfect guy to put next to Giannis. I forgot his name for a second. He was right there. Not the perfect guy to put next to Giannis. And I was like, well, who is? And we talked about it. We discussed. And he said CJ McCollum would be really good there. So the plan is to do a trade, CJ McCollum for Chris Middleton. I'm going to throw in a second. I'm going to throw in a future unprotected first. I'm going to
3 hours later.
Nasir Little, and you can give me DJ Wilson. Thank you. Finally. Okay, so now we have Damian Lillard, Gary Trent Jr., Chris Middleton, Melo, Yusuf Nurkic, Roko, Enes Kanter. I mean, I could get Royce O'Neal. He's got a decent-sized contract as well, which means I could trade for something else. Maybe I'll do that. He's got more value than anyone else. Alright, fine. Royce O'Neal, and we're going to flip him. Alright, we're going to do this. We're going to trade Jordan Nwora and Royce O'Neal for Delon Wright and Wayne Ellington. It's not crazy good, but it's something, right? Our big deal was for Chris Middleton, and that's what we're going with. The last thing I'm going to do before I go ahead and simulate the season is I'm going to move Melo to the small forward spot. And that way we'll have Roko in the starting lineup. Coming off the bench, we've got Melo, we've got Enes Kanter, Shabazz Napier, and Delon Wright. It's not too bad. We've got enough players. I think that's all we're going to be able to do. System proficiency is good, 3.5 stars. It's probably as good as it's going to get. I don't think anything... Ooh, 4 stars for balanced. Maybe we'll do that. Let's just go balanced. And I think we're going to simulate through the season and hope for the best. I understand this is a big trade. Delon Wright, Derrick Jones Jr., Shabazz Napier, Wayne Ellington. None of these guys are getting playing time. I mean, Delon Wright's actually not bad, but he's making $9 million. So, but and Shabazz Napier is actually he's not playing well, but he's scoring a little bit. Wayne Ellington barely playing, but we could get Buddy Hield, which means we'll play no defense. But it's not a bad pickup, right? Maybe I don't want to do that. Unprotected. Maybe I want to do that. Let's go lottery protected. Would that work? No? They want Enes Kanter and they'll give us Frank Kaminsky. I mean, I like Enes Kanter. I really do. My sister's a Celtics fan, and when Kanter was still on the Celtics, I bought her a cameo to say happy birthday, but it was from Enes Kanter. I was going to go Taco, but Taco was way too expensive, and I was like, I like Enes Kanter. He's cool. He's kind of cool. He's funky. He's cool. He's definitely cool. Maybe I'll just do that, though. Frank Kaminsky and Enes Kanter, they're pretty much the same, right? You know what? I think I'd rather get Gary Harris. He's only on a 2-year deal, so if things go bad, we've only got him for 1 year. He'll be easy to get rid of. He is a really good defender, actually. He's got like an A perimeter defense. I think it's an A perimeter defense. It's something like that. It's something wacky. Here we go. Perimeter defense. A-. It's really good. So we're not giving up all that much. So maybe we could even get back a first rounder. I doubt it. Swap for worst, swap for best. I don't want to flat cook. I always get these confused. Swap worst. Is that the better one? Oh, I gotta find out. Hold on. Okay, so apparently you wanted to say swap worst on your side. So That works, right? So we're sitting them the worst pick of the two. Let's just do it. Whatever. Let's just do it. And now we have Gary Harris, a good defender. We've got a really good shooting guard coming off our bench. And that pretty much completes our team, I guess. I need to get someone in free agency. Pau Gasol. Squad up. I actually love Pau Gasol. I think we're good now. We can simulate through. We're good. So Giannis wins MVP. We've got James Wiseman Rookie of the Year. Ricky Rubio, 6th Man of the Year. Giannis Defensive Player. Most improved was Darius Baisley. Steve Nash Coach of the Year. Dame finished on the All-NBA first team. We finished 44 and 38. We missed the playoffs? 44 and 38 and we missed the playoffs? Okay, so our team at the beginning of the second season's probably worse than last year. Damian Lillard is still here. Gary Trent Jr. is our starting shooting guard now, again. Chris Middleton, small forward. Rocco is at power forward and Yusuf Nurkic at center. Gary Harris is coming off our bench. Zach Collins is back. Enes Kanter is back. We brought in Tomas Satoransky, TJ McConnell, Kelly Olynyk, James Ennis, Josh Christopher is our rookie, and Myers Leonard is there. I wonder if I could get Domantas Sabonis here for Robert Covington and Enes Kanter. I've changed their positions to increase their value a little bit. He doesn't want them. I'll throw in TJ McConnell. And you can give me, I don't know, Mo Harkless. And I'll throw in a lottery protected first. Thank you. Okay. So now we have Domantas Sabonis here with us. And that's a lot better, actually. That's a lot better. We need a backup small forward because James Enos isn't really doing it for us. Oh, Cameron Johnson? I do like him. He played very well for Phoenix. Maybe I'll do that. He's a 78 overall. We can move him to small forward. He'll go up even more. Let's do that. Thank you, Phoenix. He does go up, right? I didn't just... Where are you? Cam Johnson? Yeah, he goes up to 79. That'll work. We can make that work. Okay, so here is our team for the final season. It might be the final season. I haven't decided. Damian Lillard, Gary Trent Jr., Chris Middleton, Domantas Sabonis, Yusuf Nurkic, Cam Johnson, Gary Harris, Zach Collins, Tomas Satoransky, and then some scrubs who are never going to play. I should have called them scrubs because they're still NBA players. Let's be real. They still run circles around you and me. Okay, so we about to make our team real deep. We're gonna get rid of Gary Harris, Josh Christopher, who I don't want to do, but I will, just because we're getting another young guy in the trade, and Semi Ojeleye to get back Mitchell Robinson and Kyle Lowry. Mitchell Robinson's, I guess he's gonna be insurance in case Nurkic leaves in free agency. Kyle Lowry's here as a backup point guard. I mean, he's an 84 overall still. It's pretty good. He's not playing great though. Oh, okay. Hold on. Do I want to do that if he's not playing that great? Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, let's do that. I didn't want to get Aaron Gordon, but he's not going to be the mainstay on our roster. He's coming off the bench, so it's not too bad. Okay, so we did worse this year than we did last year, which I don't understand. We finished 40 and 42. We're going to have to make some changes. God, Dame is regressing rapidly. He's down to a 93. So this is probably going to be the last year that we can try anything. He's 32. God, he's still got 2 more years after this on this massive contract. Dame, Gary Trent Jr., Chris Middleton, Domantas Sabonis, Yusuf Nurkic, Aaron Gordon, Zach Collins, Josh Christopher, Cam Johnson, Derek Favors coming off our bench. We actually can make some trades. We're going to go ahead. We're going to select Terrence Ross. We're going to select Mac McClung. We're going to select Aaron Gordon. And hopefully get someone good. Nope, there's no one. What if we traded Chris Middleton? I know that he's the main thing. He's probably going to be the one on the thumbnail. But what if we traded Middleton? I just want to put it out there. The Lakers have Chris Paul, James Harden, Kyle Kuzma, Anthony Davis, Montrez. as our starting lineup. Chris Paul and James Harden are back together on the Lakers. God. All right, so here's the trade we're going to make. Darius Garland and Larry Nance Jr. for Aaron Gordon and Mac McCollum and a second-round pick. We're going to need a backup point guard. And trading away McCollum gives me Chasson Randall as the backup, so I need Darius Garland. Larry Nance Jr. is like pretty much the same as Aaron Gordon, to be honest with you. 13, 8. Traded with the Cavs, never thought it would happen. And now we have a good backup point guard. And Darius Garland, he's our sixth man. We've got Josh Christopher is developing. I'm glad I didn't trade him. Zach Collins, Cam Johnson, Larry Nance. If we need to go, we can go deep. Maybe I'll just do this. Maybe I'll just get Chetty Osman from the Bucks. We're going to get Chetty Osman because none of these guys are going to play. And we'll get a nice veteran presence in Dwight Howard. Sure, Dalbo Cephalosha as well. No, it's not like they're ever going to play. Injuries are turned off. Alright, we'll simulate through the rest of the season. Fingers crossed we can pick it up from here. Malcolm Brogdon and Derek White for Gary Trent Jr. and Zach Collins. That won't work. You guys want to give me Tyler Johnson for Dalbo Cephalosha and an unprotected first rounder? Sure. And now, what does Brogdon go up to? He goes up to an 88. Oh god, yes. Okay, so we got rid of Gary Trent Jr. and that's okay. Because Brogdon can go up to a shooting guard. And now we have Dame, Malcolm Brogdon, Chris Middleton, Domantas Sabonis, Yusuf Nurkic, Garland, Derek White, Josh Christopher. We don't really have many bigs. So we're going to have to do one more trade. Actually, I think we're okay. We have Dwight Howard. We're okay. Okay, Giannis wins MVP. Victor Wembanyama, Rookie of the... These are always the same. Every year, these are the same. Nick Richards, Most Improved. I didn't expect that. Now, we did make the playoffs this time as the 4th seed, even though we only had a 46-36 record, is the word I'm looking for. The team is really good. So I don't understand why they're struggling, but we're going to simulate through the first game here. We win that. Second game, the Lakers take it. We're going to struggle, I think, trying to take out Anthony Davis. I'm not going to lie. Because... And Harden. I forgot about Harden. Oh, God. Harden might win a championship now. There's no way that we actually beat this team. Okay, hold on. And this is a good team, so if we beat them, then I like our chances. Simulate game. We made it through. Okay, cool. So we're going up against the 8th-seeded Oklahoma City Thunder. Who do they have? Eric Bledsoe, Jaden Hardy, Kawhi. Okay. So they're actually not that bad. They've got Bol as well. We should be able to beat them because we definitely have a better team. They've got a Kawhi, which is scary. But he can only stop one person at a time. So who was worried? Was I worried? Not really. We swept them. We're going up against Golden State Warriors in the Western Conference Finals. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, Eric Pascal, James Wiseman, Blake Griffin, Jordan Poole, Zaire Williams. Okay. We could win this. Game 1, we take. Game 2, they take it. This would be a great series. I love watching the Warriors versus the Trailblazers because it's crazy. Can we? No? Okay. So the Warriors are going to take it from us. That's unfortunate. That's definitely unfortunate. But, you know, the Cavs? What? A 78 overall 22-year-old Mac McClung. What? I traded him. How did he average 28 points per game?